You're about to see some amazing action as we dive underwater in Cocos Island. Welcome to Costa Rica and the Okeanos Agressor. Cocos Island is a sought-after destination for every diver. It's a place that must be checked off your list of dive destinations to see, but don't be surprised, you'll want to come back. The Port de Ponteredas is a typical fishing village where commercial operators leave from daily. And it's where the Okeanos starts its voyage. The fishing fleet there is comprised of boats, both large and small, but they all come for the same reason. Have your camera ready because you'll see some amazing craft and the sights of the Costa Rican mountain range on the edge of town. The 300-mile trip to Cocos Island is normally peaceful and calm. It's because this region is not part of the storm belt. So relax and enjoy with plenty of time to gear up on the trip to Cocos Island. As the Okeanos approaches Cocos Island, everyone magically appears on deck to witness the island as it gets closer and closer. As we arrive at the island, it's almost certain you will be greeted by hundreds of dolphins and birds overhead. A visit to one of the 2 ranger stations between dives is a must. And there are waterfalls to climb under, as the crystal clear water falls to the basins below. There are 2 upper decks with a lounge area and a sun deck, covered and uncovered. You'll find everything you need up here, including cold drinks and seating. Guy Harvey visits Cocos every year and is inspired to paint on these journeys. The dining area is comfortable and where everyone meets 3 times a day to chat about dives and to marvel about dives to come. The food is so good that you won't lose weight on this trip, even though you'll get plenty of exercise. The main salon is cozy and normally a quiet place to kick back, especially when you need space to view your digital photos and video. Staterooms are large with plenty of storage space. There's also a TV and DVD player, so bring your favorite movies. There's a marine head, a shower, and a wash basin in every cabin. The dive deck has lockers for everyone and 2 large camera tables. Diving is unforgettable. You'll see the whole underwater world pass right by you on every dive. There are some small flats with garden eels, enriched with large eels and lots of West Pacific tropicals. Hammerheads are abundant, and it's only here in Cocos where divers get within touching distance of these creatures. It's because of the cleaning stations. There are many, and when you see them without hammerheads, settle down behind a rock. They'll come right up to you in herds. Turtles are seen on every dive, and they're always curious. White-tipped sharks will normally be lying around on the bottom, but when it's time to feed, they school and hunt together. We've seen whitetips mating and also trying to eat octopus and eels, both of which have the upper hand over the white-tip sharks and end up escaping with only a few scratches. Marble rays cruise in packs and often bump into divers, but don't be afraid because they are non-aggressive. Currents can be expected on every dive, so we brief divers on the underwater landmarks, reminding them where best to surface. Safety is paramount, so please, a safe diving practice is required on this trip. Dive masters will ask that every diver know where they are underwater at all times and not to swim out into the blue. There are huge schools of snapper mingled with grunts in the shallows. Eagle rays will always be spotted, and normally in groups of 5 or more. Clouds of schooling jacks will amaze divers, but don't take this lightly because often whale sharks appear from these schools, and they use the jacks for their own camouflage. Come join us on the Okeanos Aggressor and let the crew spoil you forever. We'll see you there.